third day, final day, delivery day, or as I generally call it, D-Day. So I'm starting off on my trip a little bit early, probably a couple more hours ahead of schedule than I need to be. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I was looking on an app yesterday. Specifically, I was looking at on the Y-Dot information page, and they were saying that the Wyoming I-80 was down. So I was thinking that the storm was going through the area, and I wanted to leave a little bit early in case I needed to slow down at any point in time. One of the things I was taking note of was in this area all of the snow was melting, and it was just creating a giant lake all over the place. So the first thing that I had to do was stop for fuel. My fuel stop was literally 6 miles from where I parked. But if you remember on the last video, when I got to that Love's, I only had like a couple of minutes left of drive time. There was no way I was going to make it to this fuel stop and just park there for the night. But truth be told, that Love's was probably a much better option. This is a older Flying J. I was almost sure that I wouldn't find like a parking space here, and they don't have quite as many options for like food and stuff like that. So, you know, we're only talking about 6 miles. That's not going to do that much. But in any case, stop here, I get fuel, and then I get moving. Utah, we're going through the pass. So it's probably about 9:30 at this point, and I have gotten to Laramie, Wyoming, and Denver is only like a couple of hours away at this point. I'm still ahead of schedule. I haven't had much of an issue, so I decided to stop here and take a little bit of a extended lunch. Now, since I'm only taking a break and I'm not parking for the night, I'm not too worried about finding like an actual parking space. I'm not one of those people that likes to park in the vehicle aisle, block up a pump for a while. So I figured that the side of this building will suit my needs. Once lunch is over, you can see that I got a buddy. He probably figured I was stopping for the night. But I get back on the road, and we're gonna finish this trip. long night. Here we are at the final in Aurora, Colorado. Now, the GPS said to go down the other street a little bit farther, you know, so I turned right back there. And we do that because we have to come in from the south side if you want to line up with the dock salt popper. Oh. Alright, now we had about a 3-hour wait out here on the street. I did move up a little bit. I was actually at the wrong building. And we're gonna go creep our way in. We have a regulation where if you go above 5 miles per hour, you engage the truck in the drive. Since I want to try to stay on sleeper berth, a lot of times we do little stunts like this. And the whole purpose for it is because I don't have much of a clock left, and I want enough to at least get to a truck stop. I mean, there is one half a mile away. Let's go ahead and speed this up so you don't have to wait for 5 minutes for me to pull in. Bundled up here because we've got that wonderful weather going on. Hope I'm not covering my camera. My keys. I need my gloves. I never get to use enough. I hope those pop in. Jack's slowly bubbling rage. Now this is gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Motherfucker. I'm not even doing anything to this. Fucking A. What the hell is this damn thing made of?
Sitting on level ground?
It's not that. It's a damn bolt.
Oh, you got one of those goddamn things.
God.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It broke it.
I don't have
Son of a bitch. It fucking broke it. Let me go see if they got a bigger one. Okay, well, the bolt broke my bolt cutter. As you can tell, this is a very small lot. Right up against that curb. You know, I'm starting to think there's a leak on the truck because I'm losing air way too fast. Process of doing this and then coming out. See? Just lost there again. I think there's a busted line or something. It didn't go into gear. I'm just backing up naturally using gravity. I don't want to fuck with it now. Now I kind of have to. Yeah, the system shouldn't be dropping in like this. Good now. Alright, I'm gonna go return their tool to them, and I'm gonna go to sleep for a couple hours. That's it, trip's done. So there we have it. We started the day off in Brigham City, Utah, and got down to Arurora for our delivery. You'll see that today's trip was 585 miles. As I mentioned in the previous video, I put in more miles on the previous day to have fewer in case we had any issues, which, as you saw, snow was in fact coming down in Denver. Total trip was 1,557 miles. Okay, so that was about 300 or so deadhead and 1,200 regular, and we had 2 fuel stops on the way. So that there was a pretty average run, maybe a little small, I don't know. I could put in like a second one with the same miles and get 3,000 for that week. But I think that's it for this video, and we will talk to you guys later.